Let's continue with some questions that our Sports Online MVT community have sent through to us. This one comes through from 𝗀𝗻𝗃. 𝗀𝗻𝗃 simply asks, what has COVID-19 taught you as an athlete?
You know what? It has really humbled me, especially once COVID hit. It was being able to have patience. We had to have so much patience once COVID hit, not being able to go golf, but just being also aware of what you're doing and how, just if you are sick, being able to stay at home, not going outside, thinking about yourself. You need to think about the others, not getting them sick. But a lot of patience, a lot of awareness, I would say, and how this virus has affected so many people, and just being more aware of your surroundings and how you can better and just I still quite believe in wearing a mask. And if you are a little ill, wear a mask. Don't make the other one sick, because it's not fun being sick and it's not fun having to go through that. But it's definitely taught us how to just be more humble and definitely be more safe.
Definitely. This question comes through from 𝗀𝗻𝗃, and 𝗀𝗻𝗃 simply asks, how has the Ladies PGA Tour shaped you to become the golfer that you are today?
Yeah, I definitely, that's a good question. So being able to see how competitive the girls are, it's definitely, leveled up my competitiveness and how I practice, how I need to put a little bit more time in to keep up with these girls. Like I said, everybody's good. Everybody comes with a different ball game. Everybody's games are different at different levels, and just being able to learn from one another as well. You'll see some of the girls have such good short games. So, and knowing and seeing that, being able to maybe even adapt to that, being able to adapt to some of the girls that hit it really straight, just being able to see all that and being able to do that and practice that has definitely shaped me into a better golfer today.
Definitely. This question comes through from Nikki, and Nikki simply asks, what's your best highlight of the 2016 Ladies PGA Tour season?
Definitely the Olympics. Yeah, 100%. That would be that all day. Like I said, yeah, we were two South African girls being able to play and represent our country, and it being the first Olympics for golf. So what a humble experience, what an awesome experience, and I'll always be able to carry that with me.
Beautiful. This one comes through from Niku. Niku simply asks, what are the challenges of becoming a professional golfer?
Yeah, good question, because we have so many challenges. There's a lot of sacrificing that you have to do. You have to sort of be careful, because also not what you do on the golf course, but what you do off the golf course also determines what kind of golfer you are. You have to be able to sleep well. You have to diet well. You have to be able to time management yourself really well. There's so many other aspects, just the traveling in general. You have to be able to plan that, being able to practice as much as you can, yet not over practicing and being tired because you have maybe 2, 3, 4 events in a row. Being able to adapt to that sort of atmosphere, that is really tough, I would say. And being able to adapt from week to week, because sometimes we'll go from Bermuda grass to bent grass to, POA grass. Being able to adapt as quickly as you can to be ready for the weekend. That's also very tough, because different grasses place different shots, place different speeds of the greens. Those kind of things become a lot challenging. So you need to be able to do that quickly. So kind of adapting quickly is a big challenge, I would say.
Definitely. Kayla simply sent through this question. She says, what are some of the key lessons of competing on the Sunshine Ladies Tour?
You know what? So any tournament I play, I feel like it doesn't matter what level of a tournament it is, but I've really learned like the last couple of weeks when I was playing on the Sunshine Tour. One is how to win, and how I was able to deal with it. That was such a big lesson, because even my caddy had mentioned, like, hey, how do you feel the night before? It's like, hey, I feel kind of fine. I feel normal. He goes, okay. And then, the next morning he asked me that again. He goes, how do you feel? It's like, I feel a little bit nervous. So that's such a big lesson I learned, that your moods change and your emotions change if you are in the lead. But being able to pull off the win, I know my front nine, I remember, was a little bit dodgy, and I was like, okay, I need to get myself together here. So all those are such good lessons I learned, such good things I can definitely take with me for this upcoming season.
JB sent through this question and he talks about mental health, quite an important topic in the world of sports today. He says,
Yeah.
why is mental health so important both on and off the course?
You know what? Mental health is very important because it's how you feel, it's how you act, it's how you're able to make decisions. So if you need to take care of yourself, if you're in a good place, you're able to feel good, you're able to perform well. If you feel good, you're able to make decisions on a good on a on a good basis. And all those things make such a difference if you are a competitive golfer or an athlete. We need to be on our top tip shape. We need to be able to make good decisions for ourselves and for our career. So mental health is extremely important, and especially in the golf world, there's so many ups and downs, and sometimes the downs are really bad, and the ups are very small but yet rewarding. But to get to that level takes some time. It takes good, strong mental, ability. So I always tell myself, you know what, if I'm feeling down the day, you know, I would basically find something really fun to do or find something that makes me happy, even if it's something really small. Like I enjoy going to coffee shops. I'll drive 20, 30 minutes just to go to my favorite coffee shop, have a sit down, open a book, read something, or just really be mellow inside and being able to relax. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we need people to help us through that. So it's also very important to reach out to anybody that's close to you that you're able to talk to, that won't judge you yet help you, don't question you yet help you. All those things is very important to be a strong athlete, and having a good group of people with you, like your team as an athlete, also makes the biggest difference. So I would really just recommend, if you are going through some struggles, just find something small that makes you happy, and be able to enjoy it, and then sort of kind of hopefully that you can cope with it and be mentally on the right path.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Paula, I would simply like to thank you so much for joining us on the Sports Mvt Insider. Thank you for being such a phenomenal brand ambassador for South African golf on the Ladies PGA Tour. And of course, we are wishing you all the best for the season that lies ahead. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
You're locked on to the Sport Mvt Insider, a podcast for unrelenting coverage of women in sport. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I absolutely loved diving deeper into the journeys of our athletes, coaches, and administrators to get to know them a little bit better than we do. Coming up next week, we bring you another athlete, coach, or administrator, and she shares her incredible and inspiring journey with us. Keep it locked onto Sport Mvt, where we celebrate women in sport.